Number 1, when were you born?
I was born on the 29th of September.
Number 2, what day did you come into this world?
I came to this world on Sunday.
Number 3, at what age did you start to crawl? Number
I started to crawl at 5 or 4 months.
4, at what age did you learn to walk?
I learned to work at 10 months.
Number 5, why were you grounded as a child?
I was grounded as a child when I misbehaved, or sometimes when I fight it with my little sister.
Number 6, what did your parents do when you misbehaved?
When I misbehaved and when I was a child and misbehaved, my parents grounded me and left me stay in.
Number 7, what age throws the most tantrums?
Uh, I think it's about 1 or 2 years old when you're through a tantrum the most.
Number 8, why do kids want to grow up?
Kids want to grow up because they want to be independent.
Number 9, what do you think is the hardest part about raising a child?
The hardest part about raising a child is to make of them a fine person.
Number 10, who do you know that is adopted?
I don't. Yeah, I know one person. It's Maxim. My uncle and aunt, they adopted a son, yeah, a boy, when he was 5 years old.
Number 11, at what age did you go to daycare?
I started going to daycare at the age of 2.
Number 12, at what age did you go to kindergarten?
So it's the same as daycare. I went to kindergarten at the age of 2.
Number 13, what college did you go to?
I went to the Bashkir State University.
Number 14, what was the best moment of your teenage years?
What I remember from my teenage years is that I like to go out with my friends, to hang out with them, and just I had my time of my life.
Number 15, who do you hang out with the most?
So I hang out the most with my best friends. These are Polina, Ksenia, and Yulia.
Number 16, what high school did you graduate from?
I graduated from school number 29.
Number 17, how did you get your first job?
I get my group mate from the university called me one day and suggested me a position in one at one place, and I agreed to work there. That's how I got my first job.
Number 18, how much is it to rent an apartment in your city?
I haven't rented any apartment in my city, but I think it's about 20,000 rubles a month to rent an apartment in our city.
Number 19, when was the last time you dated somebody?
The last time I dated my husband, I think, and it was about 7 years ago.
Number 20. Who was the first person you fell in love with?
The first person I fell in love was my classmate. I was an 8 years old girl, and we started together in second class.
Number 21. When do you think it's acceptable to get engaged?
So you can get engaged at any age, but I think most people think that the most acceptable age for getting engaged is about 20 years for a woman and 22, 24 years for a man.
Number 22. When do you think it's acceptable to get married to somebody?
I think that's the same as to get engaged. So it's more acceptable to get married at the age of 20, 25.
Number 23. At what age would you like to start a family? Number 20.
So I started my family at when I was 25, and my husband was 29. So, but it depends on a person.
4. Would you rather settle down or explore right now?
So my kids are getting older, so and I think we have to settle down. It's not time to explore.
Number 25. How long is a woman pregnant for?
A usual woman is pregnant for about 9 months.
Number 26. How many kids did your mother have to look after?
My mother had to look after 2 kids.
Number 27. Why do some couples get divorced?
Some couples get divorced because sometimes they can fall in love in another person, or maybe they don't understand each other, or some other problems.
Number 28. What is a reason a parent would kick their child out of the house?
So to kick your child out of house is a great you can't kick a child out of your house just for nothing, yeah. But if, for example, if a child doesn't work and he always asks you for money, but he's already, for example, 25 years old, so that's the time to kick him out, yeah, and just to give him the chance to work and to do something by himself.
Number 29. Why do some couples get remarried?
Some couples get remarried because maybe there were some cases they had to get divorced, or maybe they had some problems and they decided to get separated, but then they understood that they love each other, and then they can get married.
Number 30. When did you have the time of your life?
So I had the time of my life when I was 22, from 22 to 25, when I don't have children, when I didn't have children, and when I could do what I want and travel. I could travel wherever I wanted.
Number 31. Why do citizens join the army?
Some citizens join the army because they have to do it, because it's up to our law. Some boys, some men have to do it, but some people want to go to join the army because they want to protect our country.
Number 32. How do you think soldiers feel when they return from the army?
So some people feel happy, some people feel empty inside when they return from the army, and some people feel how to say it, so they want to rejoin it.
Number 33. What do you have a hard time doing?
I had a hard time losing my weight after I welcomed my first baby.
Number 34. At what age would you like to buy a house?
So I'm 33 now, and I would like to buy a house, and I think I will do it as soon as possible.
Number 35. If you could move to another country, which one would it be?
I would like to move to a hot country like Spain maybe, or Italy.
Number 36. How often do you get sick?
I don't often get sick, but my children, they are getting sick all the time.
Number 37. Where do you like to travel to? If you could go abroad anywhere, where would you go?
So I would like to go all over the world, and I want to visit all the countries in the world. But the first place I want to travel to is Spain.
Number 38. What happens to your body as you get older?
If I don't get fit, so my body will look loose and rough.
What is your favorite part about watching a child grow older?
So I think my favorite part about watching a child grow older is how they start speaking. It's so funny, and they speak such cute words, and you have to understand what they say.
Number 39. Why do most people not want to get old?
So I think all people don't want to get old because we want to live and to stay fresh and young and full of energy and power.
Number 40. When will your parents become grandparents?
My parents have already became grandparents.
Number 41. Who often gets put into nursing homes?
So it's usually elderly persons who are put into nursing homes.
Number 42. If you looked back on your life, what would be your biggest accomplishment?
I don't really know. Maybe I don't really don't want to look back on my life because I'm not old now, and I think I will uh, think about it later.
Number 43. What do you think happens when someone dies? Who do you know that has passed away?
So my daddy passed away and my grandma passed away a year ago, and um, I want to think that they go to a better world and they on us, look at us, and I don't really know. I don't want to think about it.
Number 44. How does one become a widow?
So, if a spouse, a man or a woman, loses his partner, his spouse, yeah. So that's how you can become a widower.
Number 45. What do you do to celebrate a birthday?
I don't usually celebrate my birthday, but some people, and so they can throw a party, and some people can go abroad and just be alone there and go to the cafe, have a tasty dinner.
Number 46. Do you think it is easy or hard to make friends?
I think it's easy to make friends when you are a child, but when you get older, it's harder to make friends.